Hey there everybody, welcome to my channel. April is still Autism Awareness Month and Acceptance Month, so I'm going to be talking about the color blue and what does it mean for autism and for the Autism Speaks program. So we all have different favorite colors in all our lives, like when I'm wearing purple, my favorite color is green, and everybody else, you all have favorite colors. But did you know that the most popular color of all time is blue? The reason blue is most popular is because it represents you being calm, accepting, and a way that you know that you can belong to a place where you know in your life. So that's what blue represents. You can see like regular blue, light blue, dark blue, all that stuff. So, and what does it represent with autism? Well, on April 2nd is where it's where you wear blue in support of the autism community. And I did that, and it's pretty amazing. So, blue in autism represents represents that you care, that you're loved and you're cared in a world where everything is loud and complicated. Because autism is, like I said multiple times, it is this social disability where like you have a hard time like trying to communicate, you react in a different way, you do unusual things that normal people will be like, what is he or she doing? Like an example, we all know Sesame Street. I watched it, and I know y'all have. But there was this character named Julia who's autism. So, and Big Bird was trying to be friends with her, but he was nervous because he felt like he was hurting her feelings because he doesn't understand her and she was different. So, when she was drawing a picture, Big Bird tried to respond, and one of the guys said, "Oh, Julia will take a few seconds for you to respond." Well, what does that mean? It may take a while for her to respond back because she's morally focused on the drawing than trying to have a communication with Big Bird. Then when they were going to play tag, she jumps a lot, boing, 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 and he's like, I never seen anybody play tag like that before. Well, it shows that it's a different way for her to play tag. And even y'all play tag like that, where you just either jump around or you giggle a lot, like this, and just go boing, tag, you're it. But the other thing that happened is that when a siren comes off, she like goes like this, she holds her ears, and she doesn't know what's happening. Big Bird's like boing, it's like, okay, we need to bring her upstairs, and Big Bird felt bad, but what he doesn't know is that, even though she's autistic, which is what the moral of the lesson is, but Big Bird is trying to figure out, what are some ways that I can, be friends and have communication with her. And when I made a video about autism is not a burden, somebody said in a post that it's easy for you, but the whole world is not perfect. Yes, that's true. We are not perfect. If we be the same, we be boring. I've said that multiple times. We're not perfect. We're never going to be perfect. We make mistakes. We're all human. The world is not like a great place to go because, what's been happening right now. We're in lockdown. You saw what happened with the trial of Derek Calvin. All that stuff. Especially with online classes, which sucks, by the way. Because, if we're doing classes like online or in person, many people like to go in person because online is like, you have to like set up a schedule, collaborate, Zoom meetings, all that stuff. And I know a lot of you guys felt that same way. But in autism part, it shows that no matter what situation happens, you are still loved. It's okay to feel sad, but have your family or your friends and can talk to you. They're always there for you. If they were not there for you, then find somebody else you can call a doctor or a therapist. Autism, it's okay. We're all different. I mean, I'm lonely and I'm still at home, not at work, because with the whole coronavirus, my parents and my brother don't want me to get infected. But I took my 2 vaccination shots 2 weeks ago and last month, and I recommend y'all doing the same thing. But that's not what I'm going to be talking about. This is all just why blue represents with autism. But blue is always a good thing because, and you saw on the shirt where like I had with the puzzle piece. That's another thing I also want to talk about. The reason that you see puzzles when you see on Autism Speaks or like you see on logos and all that is because we all did puzzles as kids. I mean, I still have like a puzzle piece around here, I believe so. And there's like 100, 500, 1,000 pieces, and we're all trying to connect. Like, where does a picture go? That's what like autism people do. They're trying to. Me and everybody else. We're all trying to like connect, find our place, find our own tribe. Where are we coming from? Why do we matter? We matter because we are human beings and we are different. And also, we are very creative. If you've seen people like, Stephen Hawking, Bill Nye, all these scientists, teachers, doctors, everywhere. Some of them are autistic, but they have great ideas. And I even had great ideas where, like, because Stephen Hawking learned about the solar system. Bill Gates created iPhone. I think it was Steve Jobs, and all that stuff. We have bright ideas, so don't let anybody say that. The world is not going to be a better place, but it will be a better place. But we all just want to find our place. We all want to be something else besides someone else's side. Like if you saw a Holidays movie, I'm not sure because this was a movie that nobody remembers, but this was a Christmas movie. And the reindeer's name is Rusty, and he just wants to find his own place and be accepted. And when this elf came in there, and he told him about live in a big city to find his place, and he said that all I ever wanted to be was just find my place in Christmas. He wanted to be someone else besides Mr. Red's little brother. And some people feel like that. Some of y'all want to be someone else besides so-and-so's brother or sister or somebody else's dad. You can be your own self. Don't be like the next Robert Downey Jr. or the next Bill Nye. Be your first self. That's what all the puzzle pieces are for. Because you are trying to find yourself. Don't be someone else. Be your own person. You always hear these comments like, who is going to be the next Chris Evans? Who will be the next Emma Watson? Yes, we all want to be that, but be your own first self. Don't try to copy somebody else's. That is their work. Do your own work. And like I have said, I'm not an expert, but if you have trouble, call a doctor, call a therapist, talk to your friends, family, anybody who is there for you. Blue represents being calm, being accepted by the huge world that is around us. April is Autism Awareness Month, Acceptance Month. And I also want to say, for those who want to learn about Autism Speaks, here's a card that I got when I was getting shirts from Autism, and here it is. If you can see it in the color, this is Autism Speaks, and there's the number. You call 88 Autism 2. Email them by help@autismspeaks.org, and learn more at autismspeaks.org. That is all I want to say today. So, we are all in this together, and you are loved by everyone else. I'm River Delcom. I speak autism and mental health. Good day.